Well, go on, everybody. Welcome to Don't Get Hit with a Brick. As you guys know, I should be in Japan once this video is out. So I just thought, let me just film as many videos as I can before I go, so that I'm able to stay consistent with uploading one video every single day for 365 days. As you can see in the title, I'm on day 100x. I don't know exactly what day it is, but yeah. Obviously today's a Saturday, so it's a Saturday video that we're going to be focused on, and we're going to be talking about the nightlife. So nightlife isn't only just dead in Bristol, it's dead around the whole of the UK, but specifically Bristol, there's been a lot going on. There was actually a post that came online talking about it, and because Saturday's focused on Bristol, I just thought, you know what, it's a subject that's trending right now. Let's just talk about it. So I'm gonna hop onto it right now, and this is what they have to say. It says Bristol's nightlife is at risk. So it says Bristol City Council have announced that the partnership between the nighttime economic sector and Bristol Council will be terminated, with zero consultation with venues, festivals, restaurants, or cultural organisations. What is Bristol Nights? Bristol Nights is partnership between the City Council and nightlife operators. It was created to represent nightlife business and at council levels, coordinate safety, inclusivity, and cultural incentives, support venues, promoters, and festivals. So ever since COVID, when COVID happened, there was loads of outside bars, outside drinking, outside every club and bar and nightlife venue turned their inside model into an outside model. So they put loads of benches outside. There's a place called King Street in Bristol where since COVID has been like that. It used to be like that just in summer, but then they turned into it like for the whole time now. So winter, summer, raining, snowing, it's always outside. Obviously, inside is available as well now. So this is I feel like that council was something that helped them basically make this business model moving forward. But obviously now this council initiative is basically going bust or disappearing now. What is Nighttime Economic Advisor? The Nighttime Economic Advisor was the dedicated council role for guiding city policies for nightlife, supporting venues, festivals, and workers, driving initiatives like stop spiking and harm reduction. Without this role, the sector has no direct representation for the council. Why it matters. Nightlife is not just entertainment, it's thousands of jobs from artists to bar staff, drivers, and tech crews. Culture identity. Bristol is famous for its music and creative scene. That is correct. Massive Attacks from Bristol. Black Roots is from Bristol. I'm from Bristol. Banksy's from Bristol. We just did a video on Banksy. Removing strategic leadership risks fragmentation, loss of safety initiatives, and fewer opportunities for creative workers. So, in terms of safety, that is a point of like it's a point of interest for this video because a girl I went to school with, she's kind of gone viral now. Bouncer has been backing her up for a guy called Tiny. I'm not really invested in the story, but she's been talking about a Bristol nightlife event where a place called Prism is got turned into circuit or circus a few years ago, and there's been a lot of controversy going on. So we're going to get into that in the second half of the video, but I just want to finish this part. The achievements at risk. Bristol Nights have delivered stop spiking and safety programs, mental health and wellbeing support, harm reduction initiatives, the upcoming Bristol Music Fund supporting the city's music culture. All of that is now in jeopardy. What we're asking, we urge Bristol City Council to reverse the termination of Bristol Nights, retain strategic nighttime leadership, engage directly with the sector on sustainable solutions, document and motion support Bristol Nights, and urge other venues, festivals, bars, restaurants, and promoters to sign the open letter, stand with Bristol nightlife, and keep the city culture alive. So I feel like that is a good concept as a whole, because it's mainly on safety. It doesn't seem like it's too overbearing. It doesn't seem like it's intruding on people's freedom. But it just seems like it's just kind of like a safety measure and to keep the nightlife alive, because Bristol clubbing's so dead, man. Like before COVID, like 2018, 2017, it was so live, and then 2019 happened, and then it just crashed and it's never recovered since. And I feel like that's the same for the whole of the country. Um, but as I said, there's a lady that went to my school. She's a year above me, and she basically is exposing a part of a club night, which why explains why Bristol Nights is very important to have. But before I go straight into that, I just wanted to plug my tune, Deadbeat. It should be out. I believe it will be out, or if it's not out, the link's in the description. In it, it's out the 26th of March. 26th of March is the release date, and here's a little trailer of the tune.
Put me in a cell, shit weren't perfect. Had to go on some berserk shit. Fuck niggas make me nervous. They're funny man, they're funny man. E-Town, Bristol's where I'm from. Some others lost their song.
There we have it. That is Deadbeat. The date to listen to is the 26th of March. So yeah, go check that one out. Right. Now we've got your girl Mads. Yeah, man, she went to my school. It's crazy to see that. Yeah, she got 6K followers. Go follow her. As you can see, Bouncer's been doing some work with her. I'm exposing some guy. Like I said, I'm not too invested in that. I might do a video on it. Who knows? Possibly I will do a video on it. Yeah. All right, but yeah, let's get into this. The bouncers of Sag. Imagine I wasn't even sharing the screen. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is her account. Your girl Mads. Like I said, bounce video with Bouncer. If you guys are interested, go watch it. If not, I'll just do I'll just do my own rundown on it. But like nightclub part two, I believe this is part one. The bouncers of Circuit Nightclub are not above the law and need to be. Hi guys. The bouncers of patient taking place between one of the bouncers who worked for Circuit Nightclub and a member of the public. I just want to make a note here that I do not drink alcohol, so what I'm saying is a true and honest reflection of what happened on that night. So the bouncer has stood outside Circuit and the member of the public has stood outside the establishment next to Circuit, and they are shouting back and forth to one another until the bouncer decides to run at the member of the public, grab him and body slam him onto the floor, and then return to his position again outside the nightclub. Once that happens, one of the friends of this gentleman start understandably then having a verbal altercation with the bouncer due to the mistreatment, physical mistreatment he's just witnessed of his friend. So clearly, basically, bouncers are moving mad in it. Like, so not bouncer, bouncers are moving mad. And basically just attacking public. You know what I'm saying? Obviously it's quite a long video. I don't really going to go too deep into it, but as you can see, obviously it's an altercation. She's saying they're not above the law. I'm not here to just react to everything. I'm just here to educate the bouncers people. Of Circuit Nightclub are not above the law and need to be held accountable for their actions on Saturday, 7th of February, 2026. So yeah, something happened on Saturday, the 7th of February, 2026, and she's basically wants to expose them. She did part one, part two, and part three. Club are not above the law and need to be held accountable for their actions on Saturday, the 7th of February, 2026. Part three. So after my video of what happened outside Circuit Nightclub went viral, Circuit managers were forced into responding. So yeah, that's basically what that was. Yeah, so that's why things like so it did go viral. Got 357K views, which is quite good. So yeah, go follow her, your girl Mads, if you are interested more into that particular story of Circuit Nightclub. But I just thought let me highlight that because we're talking about nightlife in Bristol. It's a charity, it's a community led thing that basically helps nightlife run smoothly. Obviously, nightlife didn't run smoothly in this particular instance, and I thought, you know what, let me just join the two stories together since it's a Bristol video. I think and she's from Bristol. This is what happened in Bristol. Obviously she's got a thing going on with Bouncer, like I said, not the bouncers at Circus Nightclub, like actual Bouncer Play Dirty, that are exposing one guy. So what I'll do is I'll do another video on that one next. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy my content, and I'll see you in the next one.